Hey gang, this is Vicki Kelly with the Golden Rule Trades. I wanted to talk to you this weekend about something beyond the charts and graphs. So today we're going to talk about how to avoid this mistake that students make. There is a mistake that I see them make all the time. I did this myself, so I know it firsthand, and that is assuming that a system that you're using is your trading plan. Now, sometimes you might purchase an indicator, and that indicator will give you an idea of, okay, when this crosses, that's when you can go in and enter your trade, or this is when you want to exit your trade, or this is what direction you're going to go with the trade. And other times you can purchase an entire system, which will give you an entry, an exit, when to go out with your stop, when to change directions, what directions to go. All of those things can be part of a system. But what I've seen, and again, what I've done myself in the past, is assuming that that indicator or that system is my trading plan. But we can't do that if we want to be successful in the long term with our trading. And there's a few reasons why. First of all, whoever developed that indicator, that system, they have no idea what your account size is. You could have $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, and all of those things are going to make a difference in how you execute using that indicator or that system. They can't give you an idea about your trade size if you are using a different instrument. If you're using micros instead of minis, that's going to make a huge difference in what your risk management is. That's going to make a difference in what your trade size is. Again, if you have $5,000 versus $50,000, that's going to make a huge difference in your trade size. But also your approach to risk management, how you are going to enter that. If you're using trader funding, you have a completely different way of having to manage your risk if you have a trailing threshold. If you have a position size, just because it says that you have a $50,000 account, but if you have $2,500 to until you blow your account, you don't have a $50,000 account. You have a $2,500 account, and your risk management is going to have to be completely different for that. But also, they don't know your goals. Why is it that you're using this? Are you wanting to day trade for income? Are you wanting to position trade to grow your portfolio? All of those things that go into consideration for why you're using this particular system. Now, they can make suggestions, but they can't ultimately know. And you can't give them the responsibility. You are the person who's responsible for your trading plan. Nobody else can do that for you. So let me give you an example. There are two trades that I do at the FOMC day. And one I learned from a friend who has a completely different style of trading than I do. I think his way of trading it is very successful for him. I think that it's an awesome trade and I love doing it. However, he trades huge size. His stops are orders of magnitude larger than mine. He will take a huge breakout candle and put his stop below it. And if I'm using trader funding, if I put my stop below that, I'd blow my account. But for him, even though he may lose thousands of dollars, it's nothing for him. And so when he teaches about this particular trade and the back testing that he's done with it, you have to remember that he did it with a stop that I can't even begin to see, let alone use. And so I'm responsible for coming up with my trading plan. And as a result of that, I'm also responsible for figuring out how to use my parameters, how to use my goals, how to use my account size with that particular trade. Maybe I can, maybe I can't, but that's up for me to determine rather than assume that all of those things were taken into account by the person who developed the trade or the indicator or the system. All of these things are things that you need to know about yourself because no one else is going to do this for you. So, I have a question. Would it be helpful to have some guidance on developing your trading plan? If so, in the comments below, there is a poll. And I'd like for you to take that poll to let me know if this is something that would be helpful for me to spend more time with. And if you think that it is and that would be helpful for you, vote yes. If you're good, you either don't believe that you need a plan or you already have one and you're happy with it, then vote no. And it just help me gauge the interest in what it is that you would find helpful. Because I want you to be successful in your trading. I'm committed to help you be successful in your trading. And if this is one piece of this puzzle that will help you be able to get further in your journey, I'd love to help you do that. So have a good rest of your weekend. Stay safe out there and good luck trading.